Developed, tested, and perfected by me, Kel Kellogg. Turbo Flashers. Turbocharge your trout trolling today by going over to fishhuntshoot.com and picking up a set of my Turbo Flashers. You won't regret it. They'll help you catch more and bigger fish. They've done that for me, and they'll do that for you. Hey guys, Kel Kellogg here. It is time for a Northern California fishing report. Let's talk about Lake Amador. Keep this pretty short. Lake Amador, it was slow. It's been slow for about a month. It is really heating up now. Both trollers and bank anglers are catching fish, and they're catching fish in some surprising ways. I've been seeing a lot of fish coming out, on grubs, rapalas. A couple guys were out there with speed spoons. They did well, but grubs and rapalas have been working for the trollers. Some guys are getting limits, some guys are getting near limits, and they're beautiful square-tail fish. But that's not the surprising approach. There was a guy out there in a kayak the other day, and he was marking fish down deep, and I believe he was bait fishing. And him and his buddies, they'd already picked off some trout, but he saw these marks down at 100 feet. So he dropped a fish or a bait down to those fish, and he ended up hooking and landing a 15-pound trout. I would never think of going that deep in the wintertime, but that's what he did, and he pulled a big fish out of the depths. It just goes to show you, you catch big fish when you catch big fish, you catch big fish where you catch big fish. There's some rules of thumb, but don't be afraid to break those rules of thumb when you're out on the water, because who knows what would happen, what can happen. I would have never dropped a bait on a mark that deep, but he did it. He was rewarded with the trout of a lifetime. There's been several other big trout caught at Amador, mostly on rapalas. The bank guys, they're using the standard offering out there at Amador, a white power egg. They're either fishing it right off the bottom or they're fishing it suspended under a slip bobber. Standard dough bait, power bait, Sierra Gold, all that stuff's working. And so are the black woolly boogers teamed with the water bobber. That's always a fun way to go at Amador, whether you're fishing from a small craft like a kayak or a tin boat, or if you're fishing off the shore. Fill that bobber completely with water. You can cast a country mile with that and just slow roll that thing in. Some guys leave air in their bobber. Most guys, in fact, leave air in their bobber. I like to fill that bobber up completely, 100% full. And what that does for me, it kind of gives me a neutral buoyancy kind of thing where I can count it down a little bit. But I will say, just bringing it in where that bubble is just bulging the surface, that actually seems to attract the fish. They see that, they come up to check it out, they see that little black woolly booger swimming along. You can also use a piece of a worm, a night spoon, different things like that. But that is a deadly effective approach at Amador. So, in short, Amador, heavily planted, trophy fish, some beautiful square tail fish. It costs a lot to fish there, but the fish are there. The fish are being caught. It's definitely worth a try if you live in the Sacramento or Stockton area. It's a bit of a haul for me. I don't know if I'm going to make it down there or not, but great staff at the lake. The Lockharts, they do a great job. They do a great job planting fish in the lake. And it's just a quality experience overall. So if you're looking to go big, or maybe you're just looking to catch a nice sized trout or two for the smoker, Amador is a great option. Standard bait stuff off the bank, standard trolling stuff, out if you're in a boat. And if you get the itch and you see some marks down deep, drop something down there, man. You might be the next guy to get a 15-pound trout. I'm Kel Kellogg. I'm signing off for now. That's kind of the broad view at Amador at this time. I will catch you next time right here on YouTube. If you're looking for trout fishing gear, go on over to fishhuntshoot.com. Stay happy, stay healthy, have a great day, and I will catch you next time. Thanks a lot, guys.